Welcome back, everybody, to the Week 10 recap show by Tradition Forums Evolution League. And it's brought to you by Coca-Cola. I figure I have a little fun there. I always love doing that. Uh, so, continuing on with the week. Congratulations again, UCF Sox and Gators, as you are ranked 22nd in the top 25 right now. Hopefully you can keep that ball rolling. As I mentioned before, they have East Carolina, well, actually, they have Southern Miss in this coming week. So that'll be an interesting game you really don't need to take lightly, especially with being undefeated right now. Next up, Semi24 UNLV Rebels riding that high. That was the TCU upset the last week, and really were, according to Coach Semi24, they were not looking ahead, or even they were trying to take it game by game type thing, and but seems like that high was a little bit too much for them, as they just could not do it against BYU. BYU goes out of Las Vegas with a 28-17 win, and a very tough game there, as actually the game was in BYU's home turf, but UNLV was hoping to make it 2 games in a row over very good talent, and couldn't quite do it. UNLV lost 28-17 to BYU. So Semi24, you are at 4-4 with the Rebels right now. So still, you're doing good. You're a 500 team right now, and you just need to kind of get the ball turned around right now. Other than that, I think you can do it, my friend. So I have complete faith in your ability to lead your Rebels to the postseason. So we'll see from there. He was busy this week with his recruiter, as he got 3 recruits into BYU, 3 3-star athletes. So good job, Semi24. He had 3 others also on the list, but they scattered elsewhere. So they didn't want to go to Vegas and blister in the heat. So so they went elsewhere. Next up, Emma Frisk, aka Frisk, has the Utah State Aggies, and they had a very tough game last week. They took on San Diego State. San Diego State was coming into this game 1-5, and San Diego State pulled the upset, as they got out of there winning 24-21 in a late charge. So tough game, as Utah State drops to 3-5 on the year. Frisk, I'm sure, could not have been happy about this, but it was a very tough game. But this week he's got San Jose State Spartans, as Utah State goes to San Jose to take on the Spartans of San Jose State, who come in matchup 3-5, same record as Utah State. So battle of 3-5 teams. That will be interesting to see. And Frisk's recruits this week, nada. Nobody went anywhere. He had 1 target on that list, and he decided to go elsewhere. So Frisk, you might need to talk to your recruiter. Sounds like he is just staying over at the frat houses a little bit too long. So we'll see what happens from there. UTEP Miners RYTY 32. You had a very tough game as you battled the SMU Mustangs. Always a tough game with that team. They always give you your best. And UTEP comes out of there with a 2-point victory, 32-30 over SMU. SMU dropped to 5-5 on the year. RYTY 32 and his Miners go to 7-2 on the year. So excellent job there. And this week the Miners come to my domain as they take on Hawaii. I come in the matchup 5-3, so I've got to shake off that tough loss to Boise State. Get ready and up for UTEP Miners. That's going to be a tough game there. So we'll see what happens there. UTEP had 2 guys on his target list for recruits, but he did sign 1. 2-star athlete, so he decided to roll in the UTEP. Good job there. He had another one, but he decided to go elsewhere. So that very tough. But we'll see what happens there. Moving on, Danny Boy 0003, as he has Nevada Wolfpack, and right now he's doing very well, 2-0 since he's come into this league, as they were 4-3 when he took over. So he's done quite a job, but he had a tough matchup against Idaho. I hope he wasn't fooled by the scores he saw from other users against Idaho, because some just had a little bit better luck. But he escapes Idaho 16-10. So very good win for Danny Boy, and a very tough game against Idaho. Idaho's always a tough matchup, but but he won 16-10. Idaho dropped to 2-6. Nevada is 6-3. Nice job again by Danny Boy 0003, as he is 2-0 since coming into this league, and excellent job. This week he's got to go to Fresno to take on the Bulldogs, who come in the matchup 6-2. So 6-3 versus 6-2. So that would be an interesting matchup there. And no news on the front, or actually one news on the front for Nevada. They did get 1 commit from his recruiting class, a 3-star athlete, so he's going in there. He did have another one on the list, but he decided to go elsewhere. So good job again, Danny Boy 0003. So and last but not least, Indy Colts 79, as he has the Wyoming Cowboys, and Wyoming had a very tough game against New Mexico, winless New Mexico. Certainly hope he wasn't looking at other scores from other users who have played winless New Mexico, because it was, some of those games were like, they just wrapped them up early and cruised the rest of the way. This game was a fight, as this game was a fight, as Wyoming won 27-24 over a still winless New Mexico team. So tough game there, as Wyoming goes to 4-5 on the year. They're hoping to sneak in and get that bowl bid. You're doing good. But this week, Wyoming has to go to Las Vegas, take on Semi24. So Indy Colts against Semi24, and now Las Vegas Running Red. And we'll see what happens from there. And also on his recruiting front, nothing happened this week for Indy Colts 79. So kind of a tough break there for him, as tough game there. Actually, yeah, tough game against New Mexico. Good win for Indy Colts 79, and also very tough matchup this week against UNLV and Semi24. Semi24 is hoping to shake off that loss to BYU and continue on with his season. So very tough week. I know I may be a little distracted this morning. Kind of took me by surprise when I saw that the Dynasty advanced a little bit early. But here we are again. We had another great week this week. I would have to say, I'm going to start a new thing this week and say, Recruiter of the Week. Well, this week I'm gonna have to go with 2 recruiters this week because they know how to get guys in their school. I tell you, they have done a fabulous job. Uh, but I'm going to nominate both Bob Jr. and Big Bear for getting 6 recruits into their school this week. So, absolute fabulous job, Big Bear and Bob Jr. for getting recruits. Anytime I see 6 recruits going into a school, that's huge. Especially with if you know you're going to lose a lot of seniors. I haven't quite looked at the target list of seniors and everything for these guys. Probably will need to. But they're getting the boys into that school. I know I got a lot to fill up for. I'm losing 25 at the end of this year, so that's going to be a huge loss to take. So we'll see where it goes from there. But Bob Jr. and Big Bear, my recruiters of the week. Congratulations again for getting those 6 individuals in your school, and in the intrepid words of Big Bear, woohoo! Look at them purdy recruits. So, Big Bear, you've made the comment and Recruiter of the Week award along with Bob Jr. So, that is the end of the show for this week. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I got a very busy week ahead of me as weekend, so it will be go time for me. So, other than that, have yourselves a great morning. Normally, I would say have a great evening, but this is the morning. So, I kind of like the morning. I can see myself a whole lot better. Other than that, have yourself a great morning and the rest of the day, and catch you on the other side.